rescue. You want to press people, you're no. Show me the million rescue. To save somebody, the million rescue.
Yeah. To deliver you from something, take you from something.
So you're a poor people. Rescue me, save. But we the old people. Rescue the million rescue. That will can't help me while in the water. But you can't tell in the water. He can't put one making the water back to kill on money. You know they get people the pressure. Husband not working. I live in Joseph. I even made 1,000 a lot. I even made 400 a lot profit. Let me come and go. Children waiting for me. You are Joseph Baga. What will be our result next year? We wouldn't even 1 year. What will be our result the following year?
Okay. Thank you so much. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Patience Mane.
Patience Mane. You selling the market here?
Yes.
I'm selling it.
Yes.
I'm selling it. I get feeling.
No market. I'm just son. I go look for Yancy son.
You go look for the market. You see son?
I see food called a food press. The way up, you not understand ourselves. When you go to there, you buy another press. When you come, you buy a different press. So the money I can put it back.
Also, the money you carry in, to the cold storage.
They put it back. Very rich.
How much for the face?
You buy snapper 14,000. What we used to buy 10,000, 8,000. Buying it for 14,000. One cartoon snapper 14,000. So we beg the government. We ask y'all to help us to beg our government. We say he came to rescue us. But the rescue that you do now, we're not understanding it. And when they pull the police on the street, our boyfriend here, they're not giving nothing to us again. They say they can't rescue us. Why they cause a motor bomber running? They want not doing the one. They are breaking the government. We the poor people, they must find place for us that we must be able to spare our clothes. They got poor people, they got rich people in the town. Some of us, we not got north from the south go. And that basement we do, we not understand our children run to school. Our children, when we can't sell the market, we can't make a damn. They say rescue, but we don't understand the rescue team. So they were taking them from all of the street for smoking, for drugs and things. But I think you see them now. All of them turn to Zoom. They can stay in the freeze.
So the drugs are to you?
It's rampant now. It's more than rampant.
Okay.
The drugs is rampant. Some of them almost 20% on the street because of Zoom.
The zombie drugs?
Yeah, the Zoom that they bring in Georgia back up with them. Because we are trying to sell our push. But now Zoom, when he said I see that you are so sticking at it. So we asking him to please, we the parent of our boss children, we ask him to please help us to make our children to leave Zoom. Because he said he came to change things. And no change, we not understand our land. Police people getting our keke motor back, harder. Police people beating our children on the street. They say they should register, they should become over there, go over that, everything they do. But what people are home king, that just one thing we just getting dropping like that. Tell him, don't turn the Napa, tell him, sorry. We're not taking somebody out for the country. So we should tell our president to help with the poor people.
Selling money, how's the business?
We get God a great for it. We don't let that we tell what take you for. But money ain't in the country now.
In process.
For now, if I have to tell you that before we're all there,
Tempo, attention qu'à la D. Also, we can pay something like professional, so you can produce something like AR video, so we can use it against Kofa. The AR video will be something about burning the capital. Because my man, if we don't do it like that, the ultra virus thing they talk about, it will stay. So we gotta post something on Kofa, my man. So it has someone much small money here. You know, so we can pay something like professional, so they can create something like AR video for all. So it just signed Jere Kofa, trying to discuss about burning the chapter. My next tempo, attention qu'à la D. Also, we can pay something like professional, so you can produce something like AR video, so we can use it against Kofa. The AR video will be something about burning the capital. Because my man, if we don't do it like that, the ultra virus thing they talk about, it will stay. So we gotta post something on Kofa, my man. So it has someone much small money here. you know, so we can pay so and a professional so they can create so kind of AR video for all. So it just signed Jere Kufa trying to discuss about bringing the chapter. My next tempo, at that song D. I also can pay so that a professional so you can produce so that an AR video so we can use it against Kofa. The AR video will be something about burning the capital. Because my man, if we don't do it later, the ultra virus thing they told about, it will stay. So we got to post something on Kofa, my man. So it has someone much small one here. You know, so we can pay so and a professional so they can create so kind of AR video for all. So it just signed Jere Kufa trying to discuss about bringing the chapter. My next tempo, at that song D. I also can pay so that a professional so you can produce so that an AR video so we can use it against Kofa. The AR video will be something about burning the capital. Because my man, if we don't do it later, the ultra virus thing they told about, it will stay. So we got to post something on Kofa, my man. So it has someone much small one here. You know, so we can pay so and a professional so they can create so kind of AR video for all. So it just signed Jere Kufa trying to discuss about bringing the chapter.
Every time we come to this speech that we were campaigning, and today I'm here just to say hello. I'm here because I came to follow up in my life. Whenever you have discussion, you have to follow up. And I'm glad that Mr. Lando was able to explain. You know, this was meant to be. I said it was meant to be because I was not part of the whole one country and local rule. Until one morning in the hotel, Manasali called me, asked me where I was. And I told her right at the junction. Yes, I participated in the groundbreaking. So you see, it was meant for me to continue this project. We have to thank Manasali. She started the road, and I wish you were here. Because we found out last night now, so the road can be built. And you have to follow up. We are happy. I got there. I listened to the soup and just saying, Daddy, Daddy, our father. I'm still your son. When I was campaigning, I said our son will make you president. Now president, he called me still your son. I'm humble to be your child. I think it's good for me. And my focus is for all of us to connect. For our roads to be good, so people from Southtown will come to Bonkando will go to Sano. This is my quest, and I want you to help me. Because I see, since we say we want to build the roads, you know, our critics saying why the road. But the road is important. If you don't build road, if you're agriculturalist, you can bring a crop to your town. And if the road is not built, a child will be in Southtown that desire to come to school in Bonkante, he can't come because there's no road. So if the road is built, we all can connect. You know, in America, I live in Miami. The roads are good. I can live in Miami 19 hours and go to New York. and come back to Miami the next day, and I'm back home. So we need to build our roads so when you eat Bon County, you can go to Guinea and come back. You can go to Ivory Coast and come back. You can go to Ghana and come back. So most especially y'all that do business, our mother than are selling peppers and what have you. You can go to Ghana and sell and come right back because the roads are good. And don't let nobody discourage you from roads. Any nation that don't have a road network is not a developed nation. I don't want to complain why since 1847 up to today we still talking about road. We don't want to blame anyone. What we want to do is to continue to build on what they didn't build. So this is our time, this is an opportunity for me to serve you. What I want to do is to connect your country, and then of course the rest is part of what we want to do. We brought a vision, we brought a platform that will build hospital. And this is why you hear that we build a military hospital, and not just one hospital. We have a lot of possibilities to build other hospitals. But we think that our military are on the front line trying to fight terrorism. When they are injured, they come back to Liberia, they're in the wheelchair. If we have a hospital when they're coming from the war front, to come home to be safe, I think it's a good thing. So that we have to just continue to promote what is right and then talk about what is right. I'm a blessing you, don't kid you. Always kidding things. Imagine somebody running there to nag you every day. So that's why I'm here. I came to follow up, and I'm glad that your road will be done. Mr. Langley said in 3 years, and most of the contracts we have in for roads, for other things. Our discussion is 3 years, and they all know. Because I don't want them to do project for 5 years or 6 years. Because in 6 years, if I don't perform, I will be leaving. You will be saying, we are doing nothing so good. So I'm making sure that all of the projects finish in 3 years. So when you finish 3 years, you cannot judge me and judge our government. So in 3 years, when your road is fixed, when schools are built, when the huts on your road are removed and put in homes for you, when you see that, then you have a reason to say, you know what, let's give you another 6 years, let's see what you do. I'm working very hard for you. I know it's not easy because I have people too that want a job. So when everybody wants a job, it's not easy. They will tell you something that doesn't make sense. So that's why for me, I focus on what I want to do for the country. This is why being Manasalifta, you did not hear me insult her, you did not hear me say anything negative. I will just focus on the things that need to be done. And the people say, oh, you can't talk to the government. We don't have to insult the government, but we have our view. And this is why you see that as well, Manasalifta, the president, she always invited me when she have a program, and I'm there. Because even though I know that certain things she didn't do, but I don't need to insult her. She's the president because I have respect for leaders. And I think that what get me here today, because I also have friends outside that respect me. When they listen to me speak negatively about people insulting them, they feel bad because they don't know me to be that person. And I think that's why God helped me. So the Manasari done her best. The past now is what we can do. And what we can do, that's what we're trying to do. To play a role, to make sure that our children, wives are paid. So you go to Doe community, the road is being, we're trying to pave that road to go straight into Clarendon where I live. And also, we're doing what we have to do. You know, if you can't praise us, just continue to do what you have to do. But let us be civil in what we do. Because for the past 5 months, I worked so hard in the 170 years. Leaders that came before me have not done what I'm doing. So that's for me, I'm ready. I know they told you that I don't know anything. It's not possible or have no vision. But my vision now is for you to get a road. So that a non-visionary kept Langley in a position. I didn't sack him. You know why I didn't sack him? Because he's working, he's building the roads. I left him there because he knows when it comes to the road. So we're not going to look at somebody new. We just got him. And this is what he's doing. The promise in 3 years, he'll do the best, and we are looking up to him. Now we are coalition of Liberians. We're not politicians again. So let us all be a coalition of Liberia and Liberians who can build our country. Talking right now will not help us. It's action. So I want to do more and talk less.
On the much talk about Lofa County Road. Lofa County, established in 1964, is located in northwestern Liberia. The county is widely referred to as the breadbasket of Liberia. Over the years, the county was gradually losing its status due to the bad road condition. The citizens of the county on many occasions call on the central government of Liberia to construct the road. It seems that the dream of many Lofians to see a modern road from Monrovia to Vonjama is gradually coming to reality as the Banga to Konya Highway Road project is taking shape. The Banga to Konya Highway project of the multi-million-dollar Banga Medikoma Road project, which was Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf administration. The phase one of the project covered a distance of about 131 kilometers from Banga to Konya. The phase one of this project is further divided into two sections. Section 1 from Banga to Salaye is about 81 kilometers, and Section 2 from Salaye to Konya is about 50 kilometers. Section 1 from Banga to Salaye is about 81 kilometers, and Section 2 from Salaye to Konya is about 50 kilometers. The second phase of the project covers 143 kilometers from Konya to Fonjema and upward to Medikoma. Okay, so now you know exactly what the story behind this road project. And so we will go back to give you as to exactly what is happening on this road. So the construction work began in 2018 under President George Weah administration. Began in 2018 under President George Weah administration, and it was so the construction work began in 2018 under President George Weah administration. And it was scheduled on this road. So the construction work began in 2018 under President George Weah administration on this road. So the construction work began in 2018 under President George Weah administration on this road. So the construction work began in 2018 under President George Weah administration. So the construction work began in 2018 under President George Weah administration, and it was scheduled to be completed within 36 months from the date of commencement. So that means the road projects will have taken about 3 years. But as usual, Liberia, this 3-year project is almost 5 years, and we are still looking at some progress being made on this road. That's part of the challenges on the part of the government of Liberia to pay those whose homes were destroyed during the construction project. It seems that with all of these difficulties, there have been some progress level. So now, 1964, imagine from 1964 up to 2023. I don't know how many years is that, but for the first time, you have seen relief on the faces of Lofian as they have seen the asphalt pavement on the faces. How many years is that? But up to the 4. Imagine from 1964 up to 2023. I don't know how many years is that, but 1964, there have been some progress level. So now, for the first time, since 1964, imagine from 1964 up to 2023. I don't know how many years is that, but for the first time, you have seen relief on the faces of Lofian as they have seen the asphalt pavement, or in Liberia we say quota, for the very first time from the St. Paul River. It's now in Ganglostown and is headed for Golu in the Salaye district of Lofa County. So the road that you see right now in this video is actually from the St. Paul heading to Golu, and the target is Salaye.
Oh, yeah. Vanyama, oh yeah, Vanyama, it is low vacante. I wanna go in Vanyama, I wanna go in Vanyama, I wanna go in Vanyama. It is low vacante. Isumaju, Isumaju, Vanyama,
So the first phase is expected to be completed maybe probably before the end of 2024 or early 2025. Because like I said, the project work was to be completed in 36 months, which is about 3 years, but it has taken almost 5 years. So we're still looking forward to see how far will the government go. But from all indication, you can see that the usual challenges faced by Lufians who travel from Monrovia and other parts of the country to their home, the time has actually reduced because if you have a significant portion of the road being paved, this will help even the farmers and other business people to transport their produce from Monrovia to Lofa and from Lofa to Monrovia or other parts of Liberia. Well, folks, you've seen the progress level on this road, and I'm looking forward to coming back to do my third video on this particular road when it is completed. My name is Emmanuel Kotu. Thanks for watching. And please, if you enjoy watching this video, please comment or like. I will highly appreciate you doing so. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.
We got some hard-working people there. Yama, oh, oh, Vanyama.
No matter what, why you here? Nobody is here to pray. Everyone is
normally we foresee the competition by January 2021. They just by March 21. Yes, up to like
You're committing that to the president.
we are committing.
Thank you. Okay, let me
Honorable President, if I can finish. So this is definitely one initiative that, we've all had challenges over the last 3-4 years, and we thank the government. Of Liberia and the people of Liberia are working together. I'm here to say here in 2018, things have improved. Our production has now will go up to 5 million tons this year. We only made 2 million in the last 2 years. And what our next big achievement, and hopefully we'll have a ceremony like this, is to talk about a concentrator in Tokade. We are in the process of finalizing the design and feasibility study for that, which we will do as we've talked to Minister McGill and his team in September. So hopefully by the end of this year, we should be able to announce a big investment on what we need to do so that we can continue iron ore mining in Liberia.
How much a project cost?
So just to wrap up, this obviously the good thing about this road is it connects to the road network, and I think we are all glad that that's going to happen. And along with that, there are other economic multipliers that I think is going to help the country. So, Your Excellency, what we'd like to do is commit ourselves to your government and make sure we continue this partnership as we all go forward.
Mr. Babu, how much a road project will cost?
Well, we had previously signed a memorandum of understanding, and so that has all been taken care of, and so we will take what it needs to finish this road.
I know we have had a difficult time to reach at this point, and I want you to forgive me when I was very strong. I know we have had a difficult time to reach at this point. And I want you to forgive me when I was very strong. But I was doing it in the interest of my people. Because I believe that Liberia should be treated right there. My action was not to go against mental state, but to make sure that we don't renege on what we say we will do. That what led us to the point today. You listen to the journalist, you ask how much the project will cost. But you forget to know that there were previous contracts from different government. We just came to make sure that what they left undone so we can continue. And this is why we got into this discussion. It was not an easy discussion. I think we all, as leaders, we don't even want to talk to each other until the road is done. But I'm glad that today we agree, we stand here, we can shake hands. We're not on the table again. We're on the table, not pleasant. But good to see you. Good to see you. So I'm happy that we now finalize our discussion. And hoping to work together to do the right thing for our people, people of Lima County. We met this on the deck and we brought it up. We want the road to be completed for their own benefit to connect the country. We promised that we want our hinterland to connect to the city, and this is what we're doing.
Are telling you the untold stories of Liberia. And today I'm in Nima County, to be precise, Sanikule City here in Nima County. And right I'm standing is opposite the St. Mary Catholic School here in Sanikule, Nima County. And I'm taking a route on the Sanikule Campley Road. We want to see the progress made on the construction work on this particular road. All right, so keep watching. Let's check out exactly how far they have come with the construction of the road from Sanikule to Campley in Nimba County. My name is Emmanuel Kotu. Keep watching. On the road from Sunny Place to Sekimpa, still construction work ongoing.
I come.
These are projects we might benefit from. Don't come to talk about local road because I pass government.
Before we take leave of you this afternoon, you have contested for presidency 2 times in loss. 2023 is coming, and you might be contesting for senator. So
These are projects we might benefit from. These are projects we might benefit from. Don't come to talk about local road because I pass government.
before we take leave of you this afternoon, you have contested for presidency 2 times in loss. 2023 is coming, and you might be contesting for senator. So how are we going to compromise that you still have the hope of contesting for presidency?
No, I will go to the Senate because you know what? I see this. 2023, it will be Rick.
Rick?
Yes.
What makes you think so?
Prophetically speaking, I'm a man of God. I'm a man of God. It's not something I'm seeing by this government. I say it will be Rick.
By this government.
By this government. To remain. In power. Okay? And that will bring the government and the civilians into confrontation. So if I run for president, it is Rick, I will lose both the Senate and the presidency.
So did you see the end of that vision? What will happen if it is rigged?
I see some confusion between civilian and people. I see more demonstration, I see more chaos. I'm a man of God.
The citizens are crying every day. Liberia is high. Why are you all the lawmakers?
If it don't happen, what I tell you, don't believe me.
Why are the policy of putting in place to make things good for the citizens who put you in offices?
Well, we do our best. We advise. But you cannot take the horse to the river and force it to drink. Because if I were president, I would prioritize salaries. Salary put food on the people table. It made a civil servant to buy things to the market. Money goes around. Well, look, we're going back to Taylor's day.
Are you disappointed?
I'm supposed to be disappointed when my people are crying. Copper rent in Nima County expensive, burger rent high. So if you want us to vote for you, we are prepared. But the first time we cry, then we will continue to cry on the second time. That the cry will continue until 2023. It will make us change our mind because I won't be stupid to come to Nima and say, let's vote for the simple. They will throw me off. They will throw me off.
So you feel comfortable of being senator?
Yeah, what God said, I will be a man. Because I tell you, there was massive rigging during this going election. My school, look at my children here, we can see. My wife and my children. We went to my school to vote. I didn't get one vote from there. So my wife betrayed me. I betrayed myself.
But did you take an issue to the National Elections Commission?
I care less. I know what happens, so I keep quiet.
Been very strong speaking out against Mr. George Weah. Why do you think he would be the wrong person to rule this country?
He was the world best, European best, Africa best, all the best, right? He made so much money. We are told $93 million. I stand to be corrected in this amount. But he made so much money to the extent that the United Nations looked at him and made him what? United Nations ambassador for UNICEF to donate his money to suffering children around the world. How many children in Liberia did he prioritize? Nothing. There's no George Weah Foundation, there's no sports academy, there's no recreation center, there's no public library for public school students. There is absolutely nothing. Money is gone. You want to be president to set over our resources. The same way you mismanage yours, you will mismanage ours. That's what I think. We fear rigging. We fear rigging. If there's a rig election, we fear national civil response by the people of this country. Please, can you talk to us?
Nothing else. This is our campaign promises, and everything we say we'll do, we are doing it. In 5 months, we know it's not easy, but at least it's worth it to do the right thing. So this is the right thing. Roads without roads, our country cannot be connected. Our people cannot work. In 3 months, you will see and you will come in the street to protest. That the roads are not good. We're glad that little by little, all of our roads have been taken care of, and we have a timeline. 3 years is not bad. 3 years is not bad because we have 6 years. So the time 2021, it's good. And I'm glad that this is going to happen because when I met his counterpart in Senegal, he expressed serious sentiment that he was not even coming back to Liberia. I told him we can solve the issue. There's no need to stay away. So I know that he's happy today that we all put the puzzles together so we can realize what the Liberia wants. So I'm happy I'm being here today just to follow up and to be here while you talk about this great and what initiative. I'm happy, I'm glad that this will be done, and I wish you all the best. And ask the people in my country, please, Liberian, they are willing to work with you. They will be keeping their materials around. You are the custodians of the place. Make sure that they have a smooth operation. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Honorable President, if I can finish. So this is definitely one initiative that we've all had challenges over the last 3-4 years, and we thank the government of Liberia and the people of Liberia for working together. I'm here to say here in 2018 things have improved. Our production will go up to 5 million tons this year. We only made 2 million in the last 2 years. And our next big achievement, and hopefully we'll have a ceremony like this, is to talk about a concentrator in Tokade. We are in the process of finalizing the design and feasibility study for that, which we will do as we've talked to Minister McGill and his team in September. So hopefully by the end of this year, we should be able to announce a big investment on what we need to do so that we can continue iron ore mining in Liberia.
How much a road for your cost?
So just to wrap up, this obviously the good thing about this road is it connects to the road network, and I think we are all glad that that's going to happen. And along with that, there are other economic multipliers that I think is going to help the country. So, Your Excellency, what we'd like to do is commit ourselves to your government and make sure we continue this partnership as we all go forward.
Mr. Baba, how much a road project will cost?
Well, we had previously signed a memorandum of understanding, and so that has all been taken care of, and so we will take what it needs to finish this road.
I know we have had a difficult time to reach at this point, and I want you to forgive me when I was very strong, but I was doing it in the interest of my people because I believe that Liberia should be treated rightly. My action was not to go against mental state, but to make sure that we don't renege on what we say we will do. That what led us to the point today.
My fellow Liberians, I'm Adunin Daniel C. Yeyu Jr., Deputy Information Minister of the Republic of Liberia. Today, let's take a look at what His Excellency President Weah has done through the Liberia Electricity Corporation. Before President Weah's inauguration, Liberia was largely a dark country with only 35,000 households having access to with the exception of few households in Grand Jide, Maryland, and Nima counties that were connected to the CLSG lines. Fewer residents in Monrovia receive irregular supply of electricity at one of the highest costs in West Africa. The woes of the power sector were compounded by a major donor apathy caused by the unaccountability of about $6 million United States dollars of the Norwegian donor fund. An overdue debt of 8.2 million United States dollars that was not paid by the previous administration stressed the cash flow of LEC and impeded its commercial activities already plagued by uncontrolled power theft. With the scant supply of expensive electricity to minute parts of 3 counties, to dark Liberia with majority of its blackout cities, towns, and villages was handed to His Excellency President George Weah for illumination. President Weah has increased the supply of electricity to 220,000 households from 35,000 households in 2018. Cities, suburbs, and towns in 9 counties, Mosurado, Margibi, Grand Cape Mount, Bombing, Bong, Maryland, River-G, Grand Jide, and Nima counties have received electricity for the first time since our Civil War. President Weah has increased LEC generation capacity from 88 megawatts in 2018 to 113 megawatts in 2023. He made it possible through the power purchasing agreement for the supply of 25 megawatts through the CLSG interconnecting lines. President Weah has also successfully transformed the Bushra power plant from use of diesel to heavy fuel oil and increased its generation capacity from 35 megawatts to 38 megawatts. President Weah has restored donors' confidence in the energy sector once more. He has, over the past 5 years, attracted hundreds of millions of dollars in support of major LEC projects under his administration. Among the projects is the 96 million United States dollar ongoing RESPACT project to procure and install 20 megawatt solar power plant. This project will also add 2 turbines to the existing McCovey hydro plant to boost its generation capacity to 128 megawatts. On behalf of the Liberian people, President Weah has also formed a partnership with World Bank and West Africa Power Pool to conduct a feasibility study for the construction of a 150 megawatt hydropower plant on the St. Paul River. The study is near completion. When the St. Paul River hydropower project is constructed, it will have a generation capacity of 2 times more than the Mankofe hydro currently generates. Upon the urgings of President Weah, the World Bank has already pledged 300 million United States dollars toward the construction of the St. Paul hydropower plant. In a few years from now, the entire Liberia will receive stable and affordable electricity when President Weah completes the RESPAC 20 megawatt solar project, the 15 megawatt Scatec solar project, and the 150 megawatt St. Paul hydro plant. Upon completion of these projects, LEC will generate about 300 megawatts. In President Weah's Liberia, 1.1 million persons have access to affordable electricity because he reduced the tariff on electricity from 35 cents per kilowatt to between 15 and 22 cents per kilowatt based on your customer type. President Weah has catalyzed the access to affordable electricity by signing into law an act criminalizing power theft. His anti-power theft campaign has saved LEC from over $30 million United States loss per year and booked about 28,000 corporates. As a result of the anti-power theft campaign, over 15,000 new prepaid meters have been installed and more than 18,000 disconnections of illegal customers have been made. President Weah has made LEC financially stable by paying the previous administration overdue debts and by paying his government debt on time. Since 2018,